Poultry production is big business here in Georgia, accounting for more than a quarter of the state's agricultural income. So when a threat like the avian influenza finds its way into commercial production here in the state, industry experts, government officials, and most importantly, farmers all work together in addressing the problem quickly.
I believe they have a really high level of awareness of the role that they play in preventing the disease, the virus, from entering the farm. I think there's a high level of concern, but it's grounded in a lot of education and outreach that's been going on for many years.
It's a big concern for the poultry industry. It affects our exports, it affects our market, so we want to make sure that we stamp it out as soon as possible. So along with the Georgia Department of Ag and USDA, we have a very strong team to do this quickly.
After the infected flock has been depopulated by the state agricultural response team, the priority then shifts to preventing the virus from spreading to surrounding operations. That's when the Georgia Poultry Lab gets cranked up, testing thousands of birds in that area.
What we have to do is make sure that the virus has not spread to a 10-kilometer or about 6-mile radius around that farm or beyond. So the response includes surveillance of all those farms. So we have to test 22 birds per house for all of those dozens and dozens of farms that are around that infected premise.
While this outbreak can be contained in the short term, it is a major concern that might stretch into the future.
You know, it's in wildlife, so it's not like we can stop it very quickly because the source of virus is in the wild birds and the migratory waterfowl, etc. So it's hard to tell exactly when we're going to get out of this because the viruses have their life cycles through wildlife. So it's very difficult to tell when we're out of it. So I think we always have to be vigilant and always be looking for it, basically.
Consumers are certainly feeling the effects of this most recent bout with avian influenza, as egg prices have soared to more than $4 per dozen.
Late October of 2024, in our nation, we've lost between 30 to 40 million hens that are producing eggs that we eat. And so just to give you some context on that, when our nation's flock is fully supplied or stocked to meet the demand, we can be around 320 million hens. So that's a very significant reduction in the supply.
While the prices for these items might be alarming, their safety shouldn't be, as each product goes through rigorous testing before heading to market.
We test a lot of chicken. We test all the flocks anyway. Even when we don't have avian influenza around, we test every single flock before they go to market. And then if we find it, we stamp it out. So no, there is no danger of this getting into the food supply at all.
Reporting from Gainesville, I'm Damon Jones for the Farm Monitor.